So 4.2 up till question number 3 I have discussed. I will be discussing now question number 4. Now let us see the question. Solve the following equation: 10p is equals to 100 and 10p plus 10 is equals to 100. So let me discuss this. So for A, 10p is equals to 100. I need to find out the value of this variable, that is p. We have to solve the equation. As we have seen that 10 is multiplied with p. For finding the value of p, variable should be on the left hand side and the rest of the terms should be going to the right hand side. So this 10 should be put on right hand side. So since it is multiplied, if I transpose, so it will be divided by 10. So 0, 0 get cancelled. So your answer will be 10. Okay. Question B. 10p plus 10 is equals to 100. Okay, 10p plus 10 is equals to 100. First of all, separate the variable 10p, put the constant on the right hand side, 100 minus of 10, but one constant is still left out, this 10, we have to put on the right hand side. So p, since 10 is multiplied, put on the right hand side, 100 minus 10 divided by 10. So 100 minus 10 is what? 90 by 10. So 0, 0 get cancelled. So your answer will be equal to 9. Okay, so this is our question A and question B. Let us discuss the next question. So next question is p by 4 is equals to 5. P by 4 is equals to 5. That is question number C. This is p you put on the left hand side, 4 you put on the right hand side. So it will be 5 into 4. This 5 into 4 will be equals to 20. Okay, similarly if I do for question E, 3p by 4 is equals to 6. So you multiply 4 on the right hand side, 3p, it will be 6 into 4. One variable I have separated, the next variable you put on the right hand side, p will be equals to 6 into 4 divided by 3. So 3 2s are 6, 2 4s are 8. So your answer of p will be equals to 8. So this is about the AB, question C and question E. The rest of the question you have to try it by yourself. Okay, now moving to the next question. So one more question I will be solving because this is a little bit different, and solving this question number L. 2q plus 6 is equals to 12. I need to find out again the variable. We have to solve the equation. Firstly, put 2q on the left hand side, variable we need to separate. Then 12. Put this 6 on the right hand side. We have to transpose this because we have to separate the variable first. So if I transpose it, 12 minus 6, then it will be 2q, it will be 12 minus of 6, it will be equal to 6. Next, leave the variable and put the 2 on the right hand side, constant on the right hand side. So 6 by 2. So 6 by 2, your answer will be 3. That means your value of q will be equal to 3. Okay, now let us move to the next exercise, that is exercise 4.3. Okay, the next chapter, that is the next exercise 4.3. First question, solve the following equations. This is similar to the previous one that we have, the last question that we have done. So question number A, 2y plus 5 by 2 is equals to 37 by 2. Only the difference here is that here it is in the form of fraction. The previous chapter that we have done, there was no fraction. Okay, there was only numbers. So here we have the fractions. So firstly, same thing we have to do, separate the variable first. Put 2y on the left hand side and the values on the right hand side. 37 by 2 minus 5 by 2. Before moving to the next step, that means before separating the whole variable, firstly solve this. Okay, firstly solve this. Here you can see below the numbers are 2. That means your LCM will be 2. So if it is LCM is 2, what we can do? So this is 37 into 1 minus 5 into 1. So it will be 37 minus of 5. Okay, 37 minus of 5 will be 32 by 2, and the left hand side we have 2. 2y is equals to 32 by 2. So 2, 16 we can cancel, So next step, I'll be putting this 2 on the right hand side. So 16 by 2. So 16 by 2, it is nothing but is equals to 8. So we have got the answer that y is equals to 8. Okay. Next, let us see question number C. Okay, the next question is a by 5 plus 3 is equals to 2. So a by 5, put the variable on the right hand side. So 2 minus of 3, it will be equals to a by 5. 2 minus of 3, it will be equals to minus 1. Next, a will be equals to minus 1 into 5. So it will be equals to minus 5. So we have got the answer that a is equals to minus 5. Okay, now let us see to the next question. So the next question is question B. 5t plus 28 is equals to 10. This is similar to the previous chapter. 5t, put the variable on the right hand side. This will be going this side. So this, since it is plus, so if we do transpose, we get minus 5t is equals to 10 minus of 28, that is minus 18. Then t will be equals to minus 18 by 5. This is your answer number B. Let us see question number D. Q by 4 plus 7 is equals to 5. So Q by 4, I will be giving it this side variable. Put a constant on the right hand side, 5 minus of 7. So Q will be equals to 4 into, I have cross multiplied. 4 will be cross multiplied. 5 minus of 7, it will be minus 2. So it will be 4 into minus 2. So this will be equals to minus 8. Okay, so I have done 4 questions related to the question number 1. The rest of the questions, you try it by yourself. Okay, because almost all the questions are similar only. Okay, the next question. Question number F. 5 by 2x is equals to 25 by 4. This implies 5 by 2x is equals to, or you can do one thing. Let me write this first. Implies x you put it on left hand side, the other variables you put on the right hand side. You just cross multiply. This 2 will go up, this 5 will go below. So 25 into 2 divided by 4 into 5. So 5 5s are 25, 2 2s are 4. So the left out answer will be 5 by 2. So x equals to 5 by 2. This is the answer for your question number F. Let us see question number Z. 7m plus 19 by 2 is equals to 13. Okay. This implies put 7m on the left hand side, the other terms you put on the right hand side. 13 minus 19 by 2. Now we need to solve the right hand side first. This is 13 and below nothing is written, that means there is 1. So it will be 13 by 1 minus 19 by 2. What will be the LCM? LCM here will be 2. Okay, here LCM will be 2. So if your LCM is 2, we need to multiply 13 with 2. So 13 into 2 minus 19 into 1, so it will be 19. Okay, next step. 7m equals to 26 minus 19 divided by 2. So 26 minus 19 is 7. So it will be 7 by 2. Implies m I will be putting on left hand side, the other terms I will be putting on the right hand side. So 7 into, sorry, not 7 into is not there. 7 into 2 into 7, because since here 7 is multiplied, if I transpose on the right hand side, that will be divided. So it will be 2 into 7. So 7 and 7 I can cancel. What will be left out? Your answer will be equal to 1 by 2. So this is your answer of question G. Okay, so in the next class we will be discussing the rest of the questions related with the exercise 4.3. So thank you for today.